trust. But that was a technological gimmick. That it took a lot of people aiming lights, camera angles to achieve that. And we are in that business here, this building. Public access is that idea of struggling to get some authority to assert reality in a competitive environment. You raise your hand.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking there were a lot of things they said in that film that I was thinking, wait a minute, what? They were making statements, and I said,
Can't hear. We're not trying to get that part going. We want to. As far as I'm concerned, all I'm worried about with the microphone is that we make a good recording. As far as you're hearing the sound from the microphone here, it probably degrades the sound.
You say you're trying to get the microphones moving?
No, I'm saying the opposite of that, old buddy. We're saying that the microphone is for the camera's purposes, not for your hearing louder. But I was trying to get a conversation going about creating a new reality. I think a big piece of it is if we can. Thank you, Alan. Great. The struggle to create a new reality. Is there anybody who disagrees we need a new reality right now?
You disagree?
Oh, wait. Well, the movie doesn't go into.
How are we going to get us?
It doesn't go into.
Come on up.
Come on up.
I think we got our first live customer. Let's see if we can set you up. Frame it real nice. Put glory into the test. Let's see where your mouth is.
Yeah, I think.
Hold a moment.
Okay.
Is our director? Does she have your? Let's see. You're going to stand right here, and then just sort of face that way.
Okay.
I'll get the mic there. When's your birthday?
When's my birthday? 3/18/55.
Oh, then you know. Okay. Just right here. Okay.
So, I think what the movie is saying that our thoughts create reality. I think that's really simple. I'm wondering what happens when thought comes to an end. What I've found is that there's something beyond thought, that there's an energy beyond the machine of thought and mind and all of that. And the movie didn't go into that at all. I mean, merely it was just saying was that, what you think makes reality, but is reality real? Or is it, and what I'm saying is there something beyond, is there a way of living, which is not rooted in thought? Thought invents reality. So is there something called, what we call like truth, a way of living, which is not dependent on the mind? The movie didn't go into that at all. Which I thought was limited, very limited, because thought is limited.
What did you like about the movie?
I liked the music. The music was nice. The colors. Yeah.
Okay. Wait.
May I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure. Ask me a question.
Oh, you wanted to ask him a question?
Yeah.
How's this one, Gloria? I think it would be safer to turn off the house mic, Alan. Yeah, but come on. Yeah, right.
My name is Alicia Abbas, June 9th, 1978, and I'm a true Gemini because I'm actually a twin in real life, ladies and gentlemen, and undecided if they're here. My question to you is that in your recognizing your connection between the movie, obviously you stated your thoughts in this particular moment here. Your question was, is there truly a beyond when a thought ends or when a thought begins? I do not necessarily think...
No, I'm saying there is.
No, and absolutely there is. I mean, it's a continuum. It's an aggregate form of a continual existence. My question to you is, in your connection of thought, what was your parallel experience? What was your synchronicity with the movie? What did you identify with it, whether it was yay, nay? Obviously, you had a question, and why they did not focus on the continuum of the thought. They didn't really focus on that. But what can you tell me? What is your wisdom that you found in the movie? You know, we all came into this room already knowing what the movie was about. because we never walk into a moment as a new moment. It is always a continuum of an aggregate form of existing, pre-existing moments, as they have said in the movie. So what is your synchronicity with the movie? What, you came in here already as a prophet knowing what the movie was going to say, obviously. Well, no, and you did, because you have a connection to it. You gravitated to the movie without even seeing it. So there is a pull there. There is a synchronicity. So my question to you is, can you give the people and myself and what else, the unknown, the as well as the known, can you synchronicity with the movie? What is your affinity to the movie?
What I found is that thought is limited.
Very good.
Yeah.
Now I would tell you my synchronicity to the movie. As I was sitting in the movie, I found parallel realities. Is the name Gloria. I met a woman by the name of Paula Gloria this week, okay? Actually, technically it's last week. But so, you know, when the young lady was walking into the church that was called Gloria, I think it was something in Latin, Excel, something, whatnot. So that's a point of synchronicity. I have been experienced in my own awakened reality that in everyone's eyes that we look into, okay, we are not looking into someone else's eyes. We're only seeing ourselves. Because if you look directly into someone's pupils, you will only see yourself, truly, because we are only just mirrors. The iris is a mirror, the pupil is a mirror, the whole eye concept or eye consciousness is nothing but a mirror. So in the movie, they pointed that out as well. So I'm experiencing multiple synchronicities. We meditate by the Hudson River, synchronicity. So it's a rolling synchronicity. So my question to you is, what is the exact synchronicity that you've experienced with this movie? Because truly, this is not a new moment for you. This is just kind of like a water fluid-like thing. It's always continuing. So what is the synchronicity? And if you think deeper, you'll find synchronicity moving rapidly and then faster and faster. And then it gets to a point where you can't really contain it. It just kind of is. So what is the deeper synchronicity behind it? Because you're giving me a thought, a concept, but it is more direct.
Well, no, you made it into a concept.
Do you think I did?
I didn't.
Did I make
I
it
just
into a
stated
concept?
something, but you made it into.
Experience.
Meaning,
Maybe I'm
can
using
you-
the wrong word.
Meaning, when
Maybe
you're
I'm
listening
using
to
the
me
wrong word.
now, right?
Yeah.
Is it possible not to make an idea of what I'm saying?
No, I understand.
And by not making it into an idea, you're really listening.
Listening. Yes.
Listening, right? As long as we're recording, are we listening?
Yes.
You see, go slow.
Can I just interrupt a second?
Sure.
Just for the sake of some continuity and that other people have an ability to share.
Absolutely.
I think that, it's just my guess, I can only assume, that in the movie they were using animation simply to try to give us a model to understand addictive patterns of thinking and to perhaps suggest that if we understand these certain patterns of thinking, if there's a certain reality that's created to that, perhaps there could be another way. I mean, I'm guessing.
Well,
When
all
you say
thinking is
we don't know what you're asking, what would it look like to depict beyond thought? Maybe that's the whole unknown. Does anyone else have a thought about this? Come and speak. Just strong ones about what he just said. Come.
Chomping at the bit.
Chomping at the bit.
I hope it's all right. I really need to speak with my energy.
Please.
Not on the mic, not too close to the mic, with my natural voice. I am a performer. I've performed in this room before on Marsha Hertzgrid's show. And I just need to come right from my initial reaction. I'm feeling somewhat overwhelmed by the room. Yes. I was going to say the movie. I was really there in the part about the emotions. And one of the first, it's perhaps a critique. I feel like the language is very limited. The language that we all speak is quite a lot limited. We speak in languages separated from one another, from one nationality to another. This was in English, this movie. And, okay, one particular one, the word what we think. I'll go into the microphone a little if you need it. Okay, the word what we think and what our thoughts are. I did see, and I've come across this before, that thoughts are very motivated, now my definitions, by our feelings. And they are a part of feelings, and feelings are often a whole complex involving what we call thoughts, desires, urges. They're aggregates. Now, have I made things clearer or have I confused things more? I'm not sure. I did feel overwhelmed, and I found myself at laughter at points in the part with these depiction of the cells and the feelings that were going on. And I don't know what else to say now. I think what we have to go through here, and what it would be good to go through, is a bit of process in people reacting, and maybe from one another, from me, from the movie. And so I'll let it go right now. And
Can I just ask you, did you see this movie before you saw
No.
it here? Okay.
I wasn't. Oh, okay.
And for those who have seen the movie before they saw it here, what I'd be curious about, if in the Manhattan Neighborhood Network studios it would be different, because the purpose of this studio is so the community, just regular people, can talk to regular people, you know, and create better reality. So if anyone was inspired, whether you felt there were limitations to the movie or not, I think all of the people that we've met who were stars, and including the producers, feel the movie is limited. They're not saying this is a perfect finished piece, but it's just an idea to get us to thinking if we can understand how to empower ourselves more just by observing ourselves. That's how I see. And can we use this as a studio of observation?
I was kind of overwhelmed by the cold, and it seemed to be a bit
cold was overwhelming. I'm so sorry about
of
that.
a parallel
I'm
to
not happy on
that 17-hour thing.
Come.
Claudia just wants to say.
Sure.
She's seen the movie before.
I have seen this movie. I have seen this movie before, and this is my second time, and it blew me away even more than the first time. This is a true masterpiece to me, to really try to convey something which is a completely new worldview to many of us. I mean, for us to actually take the material from this film and put this in an everyday reality, to actually really integrate it in our daily life practically, we're just going to transform the whole planet to a new level of consciousness. It's just unimaginable, the possibilities this is going to give every one of us to reach a high potential, a high human potential, a new level of knowledge and consciousness in this world. For me, and I must say that this material has been inside me for my life, and for me to see something on a screen actually expressing it in such a clear and empowering way, it's to me, kudos to whoever had that idea. And thank you for the, you know, that idea to just come into existence and really take that step forward to create a completely new universe for ourselves.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us all. This was really very nice. I just wanted to say that, well, I did love I love the idea of, I love the cartoon cells and everything. That was really lovely. And the whole idea of being able to create, you know, our own reality and sort of get out of destructive patterns and everything. That's a lovely idea. About reality and what is reality, and this kind of was a sticking point for me. I have seen it once before, so this was my second time, is that it seemed we were missing one essential point. It's true that we all have our own realities. Thank you. But then we all have a shared reality. And it's something that maybe that I think the world is missing out on a lot these days, and we need to get back to away from so much the I and me, and to the idea of we and the things that we share, the experiences that we share together, and think more a little of that also.
Well, you're doing that right now.
Yeah.
You know, by stepping up